Hi everyone, it's Suzanne. Welcome. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a homeschool book resource haul from Book Outlet. For those of you who are new to the channel, we're a secular homeschool family of 3. We've homeschooled our daughter since she started school, and we are about to enter our 4th year of homeschooling. On this channel, I share everything books, and I share homeschooling resources and homeschooling content, and a heavy emphasis on books for sure. As you can see behind me, I love collecting books. I have a passion for books. I love sharing about books, and I share on here about chapter books, middle grade books. These 2 whole shelves, for example, are full of middle grade books, and I love them for myself as well as my 8-year-old daughter. And I'll be sharing all of those with you as well as some adult books. All right, let's jump into the haul. This is a really eclectic haul. I have books covering many different subjects, which I always find quite fun, especially when you're looking for books on Book Outlet. You just never know what you're going to find. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I absolutely love books about birds. It's a big focus in our homeschool, and that's been steadily growing over the past couple years. I mention that because this was on Book Outlet. So really this book is listed for younger children, but I say who cares, because we've been enjoying it. And I say we because I've liked it as much as Vivian, because we've studied some of these birds. So for example, many of these birds we've actually seen in our backyard, and it's fun to hear the exact sound that they make. For example, no. And I'll show you these. And I love this. It opens up with the house wren. And for those of you, for those of you who have read Thornton W. Burgess's book, and we get to know Jenny Wren in the very first chapter, this is Jenny Wren. Oh, and if you're a homeschooler and you haven't discovered those books, check them out. Okay, the American Goldfinch. I've tried to attract. Now this, we have a mated pair in our backyard this summer of this red-winged blackbird, and it was fun. I will say this, the sound that they're showing for the red-winged blackbird, yeah, these birds make a lot of different sounds. That we're hearing here is just one of them I've discovered. Anyway, they're very, very smart birds. Now, I want to say this about Book Outlet. If you haven't shopped Book Outlet, I'm not affiliated, but as I've said before, I absolutely love the pricing at Book Outlet, especially if you want to fill your shelves, your homeschool shelves, or just if you're collecting books. Definitely check them out. If you haven't ordered from them, there's a link below. Check it out. You get $10 off your first order, and I get a referral fee, which I use to buy more books to show you on this channel, which is fantastic. Anyway, this book, when we did get it, it was the only one, unfortunately, on Book Outlet. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, their pages were all stuck together. Yeah, which is kind of a bummer. However, the sounds still work, and we enjoyed it greatly. Anyway, and I did contact Book Outlet, and they didn't have any more to send a replacement book, but they did reimburse me for the book. So I feel really good about that, and their service is always great. I just want to quickly note that if something's wrong with the book and you want to contact customer service about that, there's only a short window of time to do that after you receive your order. So definitely when you get your order, open it up, make sure everything's okay, and I'll show you the next book. I ordered more of the Who HQ series. This one is Where is the White House? Who is Abraham Lincoln? And Where is the Great Barrier Reef? I've talked about, we have a whole stack of these because of Book Outlet now. And there's been different studies that we've done that I've actually ordered them off of Amazon as well. And I find they're amazing for homeschool. Like, they give you just enough information that you feel satisfied, you've learned a ton, and it's in a format your kid doesn't protest to. No, you both really enjoy it. I highly recommend these series. Check them out. They're great supplement material, or you can even use them as a spine to create a unit study of your own. This book I thought just looked like a lot of fun. We did quite a bit of studying on Egypt last year and tombs and mummies, that sort of thing. This is called Escape This Book, Tombs of Egypt, Draw Yourself Into and Out of History. I just thought it sounded like a fun... Sounded like fun and totally different, all while using your creativity and learning a bunch of new facts. So yeah, I thought it was sounded kind of neat. This was another book I was really happy to see in Book Outlet. I had it in a cart for another store. This is Harlem Stomp by Laban Carrick-Hill. It's a cultural history of the Harlem Renaissance, and it has a foreword by Nikki Giovanni. What prompted my interest in this book is we read Finding Langston, and I absolutely loved it. It was about a little boy that moved from down south to Chicago during the Great Migration, and he ended up going to a library and he discovered Langston Hughes poetry, and so that's prompted a study in our house. We have some Langston Hughes poetry, and did I show that already? One of the fun things I've discovered with homeschooling is if we read a book of fiction that references real times in history and real people in history, Vivian Tant, my daughter, tends to recognize the names and is excited when we come across those places or people in other pieces of literature. So in the case of Finding Langston, we ended up purchasing a book of Langston Hughes poetry, and now that has led us to the Harlem Renaissance, because he did a lot of work during that period in history. We also have another book of poetry that Nikki Giovanni was heavily involved with, so we recognize her name. We're going to get some more of her personal work, and I think I'll do up a little study on that. And if you're interested in seeing that particular unit study when I'm finished, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to share that in a video. And we'll move on to the next book. Yes. Okay, I just thought this was fun. I threw it in. Horrible History's Loathsome Letter Writing Pack. There's no place like Rome. And if you saw, I did a haul for books, middle grade books that I purchased from individuals off Facebook Marketplace. There was a stack of horrible histories and horrible geography. Because my daughter does have a few pen pals, I thought this might be fun to have. Oh, I'm just gonna, oh, it's not, I hadn't opened it yet. Okay. So if you see that there, you see it has the envelopes. Basically, it's a writing pack. It has the envelopes and the paper, and then it has some seals for the back of the letter. I just thought it would be a fun thing to add to our box of letter writing material. She might enjoy that. Okay, now I admit this book I debated on purchasing. It's called the Everything Classical Mythology book, and this is the second edition. So it says, from the heights of Mount Olympus to the depths of the underworld, all you need to know about the classical myths, and this is by Nancy Connor. And the reason that I debated is because I'm not sure it's not a repeat of information we've already done in other books. But I'll be frank, the price was very, very cheap. And I thought, okay, I'm not sure. I'm going to grab it. And then I'll put it on a resource shelf and we'll see what happens over the next few years. This is an odd book to have in the middle of this homeschool haul. I did purchase it for a reason though. This is the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. And I'll just give you a quick glimpse inside. Basically, it's a lot of the food that you saw in the Harry Potter movies. And then some by the looks of it. This one is definitely for when Vivian gets older. I think oh, look. Oh, $5 off your new order. You know, I was wondering why I wasn't getting any more of those coupons since I've ordered so many books. Maybe they're hidden. Which I hope not, because... Okay, I hope they're not hidden in all the books. Now I'll have to shake them out because they expire in 3 months. This was put out by DK Publishing, and I've grown to really love and appreciate DK Publishing since I've been homeschooling. And this is Feminism Is. I'm just going to read quickly. The struggle for equality between women and men. It didn't just start with the Me Too. The fight for women's rights has been around for hundreds of years. Today's feminism is more diverse than ever before and asks all kinds of questions. How does sexism affect women? Is gender fixed or fluid? What is intersectional feminism? Get answers for the big issues in this lively introduction and meet some inspirational rebels who are not afraid to stand up for what they believed in. And there's a foreword by Roxane Gay, and I've enjoyed some of her work already in the past. I think I would enjoy reading this today and for my own personal education. However, this is not appropriate for Vivian right now at age 8. I have other things that are much more appropriate for her age. However, again, I thought I would grab it for ourselves, and this is definitely one I see us reading in the future together. Oh, I didn't realize this was in the same pile in this haul. So this was the Langston Hughes books that I mentioned, that we have a book of poetry. So this is Poetry for Young People by Langston Hughes. Oh my gosh, I really got to get better at these lights. Okay, anyway, I'm trying to learn. Some of them I get okay and other ones not. Okay, this is what an amazing graphic. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes, I was really excited to see that on Book Outlet as well. And this was one I would have bought regardless of the price at some point. But I like the prices of Book Outlet because then I get to get more books. So, I don't know. Think of me what you will, but I definitely love having these on our shelves. Now, this book I bought when I saw it on there because it is about cities, and you'll see I have something planned for cities in the new upcoming year. And I have one of these books about forests, and it's absolutely gorgeous and stunning. So when I saw another one there, actually, I think if you look on Book Outlet, if they still have it anyway, there was one on cities, forests, and space. I didn't get the space because my daughter's not interested. I already have a ton of resources that she doesn't really want to read now. So I'm certainly not buying any more about space. But this is about cities all around the world, and see culture, character, and civilization. I'm just going to show you an up close of the cities that they're going to talk about in this book. Now, I absolutely thought the forest one was stunning, and if I can remember which book haul that was, I will link it up above so you can have a look at that. Yeah, I had to have this when I saw how gorgeous the forest book was. And I am not disappointed. I cannot wait to get into this book. Oop. And as I've mentioned in other videos, these are the kind of illustrations that I absolutely love. Look at that. Oh, I don't think I've pointed this out. Every one of these pages opens up. So I'm showing you this in the flaps, but every single page does this. So, yeah. For example, I turn the page, same thing. Yeah, this is amazing. Amazing. I'm so grateful to have it. Absolutely worth every penny and then some. Definitely check that out if you're doing anything in terms of cities this year. This is a World Atlas sticker book. You know what? I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, was this actually in there? Or was this in one of my Amazon piles? This looks more like an Amazon purchase to me. Anyway, I'm not sure. I think things might have got a little mixed up. Anyway, I'm just going to continue. It is a World Atlas sticker activity book. And if I figure out that it's from Amazon, I'll show it in the haul just so you can have a link, because I'm not going to link this stuff to Amazon here, I don't think. So this is National Geographic for Kids, and this is the World Atlas sticker activity book. And I like to throw in these things that she can kind of keep busy, that adds a little bit more fun to just straight facts. And this is what this one does. And it's all over the world. Look, we have some flags there that she can put in the back. Or sorry, put in the book. Anyway, I think you quickly get the point of that, but definitely happy to have it for our upcoming school year. Now, I love these books. Vivian loved them too. These are the books by Andrea Beatty, and these are some of the big project activities books. Now, we already had Add a Twist that I ordered off Book Outlet. They had Iggy Peck's and Rosie Revere's project books. So I grabbed them, and I know I can see it from here. I'm just going to grab it in case you wanted to have a look at it. It's not part of the haul, but it's literally right behind me. And this one was Add a Twist, so we already had that. And if you haven't read these books, definitely check them out. I'm pretty sure they're in every library. And if they aren't, shame, shame. So this is Iggy Peck's big project book for amazing architects. Oops. And this is Rosie Revere's big project book for bold engineers. And this was Add a Twist big project book for stellar scientists. Actually, I'm going to pull that out. It might go well with some of the things we're studying for science this summer. If you saw our summer projects, we got a few things going on for science. Although I keep bringing home more material than I think the summer months are giving us. But anyway, I'm going to keep that out. And I bought this originally on Book Outlet as well. I'll just give you a quick look inside. And I know we have another one for the Sophia one, an activism that I purchased from Amazon. So you'll see that in an upcoming haul of Amazon for the new school year too. Like I said, this haul is all over the place and I love that. Actually, it's so much fun. It's like Christmas every time I get one of these boxes. And if you love homeschooling material as much as I do and as much as you love books. Anyway, now this one is Times Tables, Pull the Tab book. And we had these for addition. And I absolutely loved it because Vivian can do the answers and then she can find out if she's right or wrong herself. So this is independent work, which I always appreciate. And she can reuse that as many times as she wants. Yeah. Happy to have this for the new year too. Okay, I'll stop saying that. I'm happy to have them all. Now, this is just for fun. The Girls Doodle Book. Amazing pictures to complete and create. Everything's so shiny. I thought this one was fun. I've had mixed results with these, but I love to give them to Vivian when I'm doing a lot of reading. Like, she'll sit and do things like this when we're doing some of our read alouds. So I wanted another one of those. I'll just going to have a basket full of these things and she can grab one. And yeah. 100 facts about mammals. And I love these 100 facts books. They have a bunch of them actually on Book Outlet. And I almost ordered like 10 of them, but I thought, don't be silly. This was the one about mammals. I know they have one in there about sharks right now. Yeah, I think monkeys, I don't know, a bunch. So if you like these, check them out. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is Incredible Journey. So this is Discovery, Adventure, Danger, Endurance, Incredible Journey, illustrated by Sam Brewster, and it's by Levison Wood. And it's got a little stuff. Anyways, I went to look for this on purpose after I saw Chantal at An Intentional Life did a Book Outlet haul, and she showcased this. And I fell in love and went to order my own copy. And I was so happy to discover they still had a couple left. I'm going to give you a close-up. So this says, from our earliest ancestors in Africa to Neil Armstrong setting foot on the moon, we have always been explorers. So he's recounting true tales of exploration like Captain Hook, Nellie Bly, the Vikings, Amelia Earhart. It's gorgeous. Again, those illustrations that I mentioned that I love. Yeah, it's a beautiful book. It's another one that's really great as a resource, as well as it's fun for the kids to just sit down and look at these. I find it's a non-threatening way to learn that they love. It's kind of like an experience. Definitely appreciate those kind of books. Then we have Catch the Cat, Discover the World in the Search and Find Adventure. This was another fun one. My daughter loves cats. And this is one she grabbed right away and started doing. When she saw it in the box, I always love when that happens because it's an affirmation that I chose something right for her and it's not just another book. I buy a lot of books, so they're not always as exciting to her as they are to me. But there's some, like this, that she loved. This is a sticker Mosaic book, and this is, see, you have the pictures, and then, just show you where the stickers are. It tells you that it's kind of like paint by number, but it's sticker by number. They had quite a few of these. If your kid likes cats, they might like those as an activity. I was so excited to see this one. This is 50 Cities of the USA. And I will admit, I did order the book by the same author of The States from the USA. That'll be in an upcoming haul. And I did mention we have something coming up on cities. Now, this is, again, there's those kind of illustrations. Obviously, I'm not the only one that likes them. I wonder if in a couple years, if we'll still be seeing the same thing. Anyway, tons of information about 50 different cities in the USA. I'd love to see this happen for 50 cities in the world. That would be amazing. But this is for the United States. If we're reading something about a particular state in the USA or a city in the USA, I'll pull out this book. I don't plan on studying the states for a couple years, but we'll definitely be doing the states at some point. So there, you've probably seen that book in someone else's homeschool haul. I've seen quite a few of them. If you've seen something that you would like to purchase for your own homeschool room, or if you're going to get from the library, I would love to know. I find it's just a little bit of encouragement for me to keep going on this channel. Please let me know in the comments below. If you recommend a title for a book, also let me know down below. And remember to hit like if you like this video and to subscribe if you'd like to see more like it. And I will see you soon with another video.